And welcome back to this episode of RADBMX Builds. Today I have a very special package that arrived, and we're going to talk about that. This is going to be an unboxing, a reveal, if you will, of something I've been wanting for years. And this special company reached out to me and asked, hey, would you like to work together and make you one of these? And how could I say no? So thank you to them. I'm going to link you down below. I don't want to reveal who it is yet because I want to show what you sent to me from Australia, and how fast it got here is really incredible. I'm super fortunate to get something like this, and I had to share it with you. So let's get to the unboxing and show you what I got for the shop. Okay, wow, what'd you think? Absolutely amazing. A big shout out to neon_signs_Australia. You guys killed it. They built this in just a couple days, and it was shipped from Australia to Arizona in about a week. So the turnaround was crazy fast. So thank you, neon_signs_Australia. You can find them on Instagram. Don't go anywhere yet. We're gonna hang that sign, and I have two the reveals for you in this video. This video is gonna be full of reveals, so don't go anywhere yet. Let's hang this sign. Okay, I finally hung the neon sign, and it is beyond my expectations. Again, a huge shout out to them for sending me this. It came out really good. I'm gonna show it to you with it off on the wall, and then we're gonna shut some lights off and turn it on so you can see it illuminated. But I just wanna show you the placement and show you how it's mounted. Okay, you can see all the banners across the wall here, so I kind of followed that theme and put the neon sign right there. I had to take down some posters to hang it up, and it's held with these metal pins that are held in by drywall screws, so the sign sticks out away from the wall a little bit, which will allow for cooling, but also gives a really cool backspace for that cable, which I had to run up and along the wall there to plug in. But there it is on the wall. I'll back up a little bit so you can see it there. And now we're gonna shut some lights off and show you what it looks like illuminated. Okay, you can see it's pretty nice. It lights up the garage quite nice. I really, really like the quality of this light. It came out so good. I highly recommend this company. I wouldn't say that to just anybody. I did pay for this. This was not free to me. So I'm plugging it anyway because I want you to get something like this, and you can design anything you want with them. The turnaround was really fast, and the quality is 10 of 10. I couldn't be any happier. I hope you like the new neon sign. I also know that you want to see the PK Ripper build, so let's get on it. Okay, here is the current status of the PK Ripper build. Just about all the parts are here, waiting on the tires to show up to put on the wheels, and decals. All I'm waiting on is the fork decals, and they're either gonna arrive today or tomorrow. But either way, this project is only gonna take about another minute or two before it's completed for you. So let's get building. Okay, so off camera, we went ahead and did the SE Gnarler stem cap and the Eluder SE headset. It's just easier to put on off camera. So I went ahead and got those all seated, fits perfectly. And then we installed the American bottom bracket. That's a sealed bearing bottom bracket with a 19mm spindle hole for these SE cranks. Has an SE spider, and we're going to be putting on a 44 tooth chainring using these Cook Brothers chainring bolts, and then we'll throw on the seat post clamp. So let's go ahead and get those on, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, we got the seat post, and seat post clamp on, and then we went ahead and put the chainring onto the Spider using the Cook Brothers bolts. Looks really good. I'm gonna wait a little bit to put that on the bike, but I did put on the Pro bars and Cook Brothers lever, so that looks really good. Now that the bars are on, it's time to do grips. These are Amy Unitrons with SE donuts, and we're gonna use some trusty hairspray. Just spray the bars and put them on. That's how we did it then. I still do it now, and it works amazing. So let's get the grips on and see what it looks like on the bike. Okay, before we put the donuts on, I want to show you something on grip install. When you install the grips, make sure the logos are on top. You'll also see that they're on bottom down there, and that these lines, if you have them in your grips, are nice and straight. Those attentions to detail mean something, so don't haphazardly or just sloppily throw them on there. All right, another update. I've got the donuts on, brake lever adjusted, and we've got the crankset on, and I put on the SE pedals as well. So far, the combination of black, silver, and white is looking really good on this bike. So I think what we're gonna do now is put on the Cook Brothers V brakes. These are a really, really nice brake. You can see that the bolts they use are a nice machined finish versus like some of the other bolts you would find that look more like this. They're kind of garbage. So the bolts that come on the Cook Brothers V brakes are much better. We're gonna put those on now, and then I think we'll put some wheels on. Even though the tires aren't here yet, we'll get those on so you can see what they look like, and then we'll get started finishing the build. Okay, it's been a couple days, just about a second for you, but I've got some new arrivals in the shop that I'm going to share with you before we give you the reveal on the PK Ripper. I linked up with Icy Breeze, and they sent me one of their brand new coolers so I can finally work out here in the shop. It's been about 110, 111 degrees here, and it's miserable. So hopefully this thing cools the shop down. I'm gonna spend about 3 seconds showing it to you, then we're gonna talk about this bike right over my shoulder. All the parts came in, and I'm gonna reveal it to you. But first, let's chill out with the brand new Icy Breeze. Okay, we got the Icy Breeze going, and it's definitely cooled it down here in the shop. You can find a link for that down below if you want one for your garage to take camping. It's completely mobile. It doesn't need to be plugged into an outlet. You can get a battery for it, throw it in your car, throw it in your tent, take it to the beach. All right, if you want one of those, link down below. But let's get to the bike reveal. Finally, it's taken me about 2 weeks to finish this bike. Thanks for hanging in there on this video. If you want some merch, RADBMXBUILDS.com. Okay, I'm done dragging you along. Let me show you the brand new PK Ripper build. Okay, let me give you a once over and show you the parts that we used for this build. Okay, this bike I found on eBay. It was a frame and fork set, that's it. So I bought all the parts and built this bike. Starting up here, Amy Unitron grips, SE donuts. Then we have a Cook Brothers racing lever, and I added a Haro 1B plate that I've had for a while. It just looked good with this build. a Flight black and white checkered bar pad. These are SE bars, and then I got an SE stem, SE headset. The headset's called the Eluder, and it has SE etched onto it. The stem is called the Gnarler, and it also has the emblem etched on top of it as well. These wheels are SE wheels with a black high flange hub and with the SE Cloud cutout on the hubs and black nipples. We added some Comp 3 Duro type motocross tires, new decals, SE Bear Trap pedals, SE cranks, SE Spider, and then a 44 tooth black chain ring with a black and chrome chain. Coming up, we have an SE seat post clamp, a generic seat post, but an SE seat. The seat's called the Blitz. And then out back, we have the Cook Brothers V brakes, and it's laser etched Cook Brothers right there. And this bike is now complete. It looks really good, really happy with the way it came out. We'll get it out with its brothers over here. We have an 83 PK Ripper, and we have a 2011 PK Ripper. So let's get all three of them outside and check them out under the light. Okay, one last thing I want to show you before we head outside. I was approached by CMC about a floor bike stand that'll stand your bike vertical to give you more space in your garage. I just set up the PK Ripper on it, and if you want one of these, there'll be a link down below, and you get 10% off using discount code RADBMXBUILDS. Okay, so you can see it stands vertical on the rear tire, and the seat posts rest right there, and then these bungee cords come up to hold the front wheel, preventing the flop over to the left or to the right. So pretty cool, simple system. Only took me about 3 minutes to put this rack together. Doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's pretty nice. It's adjustable, so you can use it on a 20-inch, 24-inch, and I even put my 26-inch Race Inc bike on it and had no problem. So there you go, the CMC bicycle vertical floor stand, and the link is down below if you want one. Okay, no more plugs, I promise. It's time to not just take one, two, but all three PK Rippers outside. Let's line them up and you can see how they stack up against each other. I now have a 1983, a 2011, and a 2015. So let's pull them out, get them on the side of the shop, and I will show you what they look like outside. Okay, that's gonna do it for us at RADBMX Builds. I hope you liked that PK Ripper build, and don't forget, if you want merch, the bike rack, or a cooler, all the links will be down below. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay rad.